Dan discovered something strange during the deal. The buyer assembled the sniper rifle faster than him, even though he was a trained operative. He deliberately misconfigured the sniper scope settings, yet Annie still hit the bullseye from a kilometer away with incredible precision. Jack immediately connected this with his recent request to retire from the organization. Although they had agreed, he still had to complete this deal. He was certain there was a deliberate link between the two. What he did not expect was that Annie handed him the sniper rifle at that moment. She signaled for him to fire right beside her to test the silencer's performance. Out here in the countryside, Jack could have shot Annie outright. He did not do that. Instead, he came up with a better plan. Annie was very satisfied with the weapon. She prepared to finalize the deal on the spot, but to her surprise, Jack insisted the rifle needed improvements, even though it had performed flawlessly during testing. Fortunately, Annie suspected nothing. She simply gave him 3 days to make the upgrades. On the way back, Jack deliberately kicked his car's front bumper until it was badly damaged. He bent it open and drove into a repair shop, claiming the car had broken down. While the mechanic worked, Jack seized the opportunity. He stole some parts he could use, a 20-centimeter steel pipe, an old bearing, and several zinc-plated washers. Back home, he immediately took the bearing apart piece by piece. He stacked the zinc washers on top and hammered them into the desired shape. He intended to use this scrap to replicate a seemingly functional weapon. Then he cut the steel pipe into 12 proportional segments. He layered the pipe and washers, then fitted the prepared casing over them. It was a perfect fit. He had built a silencer without any visible signs of tampering. To assemble an identical rifle body, he bought a second-hand one from the black market. He completely disassembled and reassembled it. It looked no different from the original. Internally, however, he had subtly tweaked the precision of the parts. Next came the most important step. Jack filed the bullet tips flat. He drilled a small hole in each tip. Then he carefully dripped a small amount of mercury into the hole. These special bullets would kill instantly due to mercury's toxicity, even if they did not hit a vital point. 3 days later, the deal went ahead as planned. Jack handed Annie the special bullets. The transaction proceeded smoothly with no incidents. Jack exhaled in relief as he counted the money in his hand. The next day, Jack planned to leave this killing field with his wife, but he did not know that Annie had already climbed onto the clock tower rooftop with the sniper rifle she had purchased from him. Everything was ready. Annie had shouldered the rifle and was aiming at Jack through the scope. At that moment, Jack was talking with his wife. He did not know he was being targeted. Annie confirmed again. She slowly squeezed the trigger.